Alright, so this is a pink moon reading for Pisces. Mostly, yeah, let's see. The pink moon's gonna happen in April 27th, 2021 in Scorpio. So, it's gonna happen next week, okay? On a Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. Yeah, it's on a Tuesday. So, mostly Scorpio talks about what part of you is going to be left behind, what has been sleeping within you for a while, that's going to emerge, and where will you cross this threshold into a new perspective, new lifestyle, new growth, stuff like that. Alright, so let's start with the first question. What part um, of you is being left behind? We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is doing too much, anger, recklessness, moving too fast, someone leaving, a level of commitment which isn't what it could be, impulsiveness. So you could be impulsive, somebody else could be impulsive, but you kind of want to leave a situation where it feels like you have to constantly take like almost risky risks. Dangerous risks, in order to make money, financing, or to feel secure in your situation. So, a lot of stuff that needs to take place in order to feel secure. So, number two, what has been sleeping within you? We have this Six of Swords, so travel, transition, movement, positive direction, progress made, leaving behind, results on the horizon, transition, and moving on. So you could be moving on from this situation, or moving on from a lifestyle, moving on from a situation, moving on from something that's kind of stressful, kind of, it feels like a job almost. So you might be just leaving behind something that takes too much time or takes too much commitment in order to like finish or to do or to actually take in. So it could just be a lot of stuff that's going on. And you're just moving on from that, maybe discovering yourself, maybe going on an adventure, or like me, probably going on some spiritual adventures in order to find out what works for you and what doesn't. But, I do photography as well. Yeah. Photography is fun because you can always look at something a little bit different than what it's being presented through a camera lens. Okay, so number three, where will you cross the threshold? We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is an increase in intuition, femininity, unconsciousness, inner voice. Let's see, psychic ability, the ability to predict the future. I already predicted my own future. I don't need to do that anymore. But yeah, it could have something to do with the moon, and your aspirations. You could be a fortune teller too. You might think about doing that. Or you might have other things that kind of come to you all of a sudden or by dreams. Sometimes your spirit guides talk to you through dreams. I know mine do. I have like 4. My godmother, I have an old war soldier, which was friends with my grandfather. That's my spirit guide. And I also have my spirit guide, which is some lady named Emma, but she seems really old because of some of her terminologies, like from almost colonial days. And then there's another one, which I feel is like a little girl, like representing my inner child. So also it could have came from my ghost doll that I have on the thing. So you could be getting a lot of messages. You could be getting a lot of spirit guide messages. Usually spirit guide messages happen in symbols, leaves, feathers, coins, stuff like that. So if you find a spare coin on the street or like a feather on the street or something, it seems to be a message from your spirit guides from the other side or through dreams. You might see that symbolization too. It's kind of like breadcrumbs that they leave around. So you might be getting extra abilities, extra predictions about the future. It could really be anything because your spirit guides aren't limited to what they can and can't say. So yeah, sometimes when I channel them, I say the wrong thing. But anyway, so you're going to be getting a lot of things that you need. And they will kind of navigate you through stuff to keep you safe also if you're going through spirit guides. But also remember that you do have shadow selves that do want to negotiate a meetup. You know, it's they're not the nicest, and they want to teach you a lesson that you probably haven't learned yet or that you haven't been working on. That's why I tell you to work on your spiritual work of anything that you may be kind of regretting. You might want to work through and actually kind of meditate on and make sure you push it, out and forgive it for being, there in the first place. And forgive yourself for having that, okay? So then you don't have any bad mojo when you're trying to channel certain things or sleeping or anything, okay? It works better that way, and it helps you get good things towards you faster, okay? Anyway, Pisces, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. Usually the moon affects Pisces more than everybody else. I don't know why, because the moon is ruled by Cancer the crab, so Pisces kind of get their energy from the moon. So, like any crazy lunatic kind of things or secret passageways into the mind, usually this is about the time that you would be getting it. Right now I'm taping this under a March full moon, so it's on the equinox of actually being crazy. It feels more gravity towards people who are sensitive, such as myself. And I've been getting really weird signs. So hopefully nothing bad happens, and we'll be in good shape. Alright? So I will see you in the next reading, Pisces. Hopefully you get your vision soon and not later, because usually with moon cycles, it's until the next pink moon is when this cycle ends, okay? Because we're in a pink moon, it ends in the other pink moon. So you have 12 months to fulfill this type of thing. And it might happen all of a sudden, like you might not realize it. And it might be pulling you towards a particular location or a place, okay? Maybe a tree for some of you. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading. Alright, bye now.